Hi, I'm Coach Pat, and this is my stepdaughter Annalisa, who is a level 10, and we will be running the virtual girls class week 2 today for you guys from our home, obviously. So we're going to get started with a warm-up, and I want you guys to try to keep pace with my count. Anna will follow along with all activities and demonstrate for you. Okay, so ready? We're gonna do 50 jumping jacks to start. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now we're going to do what's called a mountain climber, okay? So she's going to get in a push-up position, and she's going to bring her knees one at a time in like that, okay? We're going to do 25. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Good. And now she's going to jog in place for 1 minute, okay? Ready, set, go.
My stomach contents were low.
She just had a nice drink of water before this, so it's sloshing all around in her stomach. Okay, let's save our water for our break. So try to get your knees up a little more, moving the arms. We're just trying to get ourselves nice and warmed up. Okay, so today we're going to be going through a warm-up. We're going to go through floor, a little bit of bars, and a little bit of beam. Okay, and we'll try to make it as easy for you guys to do at home as possible and offer suggestions on how to modify the equipment that we use. Got 10 more seconds. Keep it going.
There's an orange handprint on the window.
Of course there is. All right, and stop. Okay, so now she's going to do 10 arm circles forwards, followed by 10 arm circles backwards. Okay, so both her arms. Both arms, yeah. So she's gonna have both arms going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this one is tricky. It's called alternating. So one is gonna go forward and one is gonna go backward. So go slow. We'll go a little slower to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now other direction with both arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And now we are going to do 10 times swing your arms across your chest and then backwards. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. She has sore shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, her shoulders are sore because she's still getting her conditioning workouts in at home, even though we can't do it at the gym. Okay, so just like you guys, we're working out at home too. All right, so now we're gonna do 10 of reach through your legs in a straddle and then swing your arms up and arch your back. Ready? So watch her. Just do a couple for demonstration. Okay, so she reaches down and through her legs. Her chest is moving. Her chest goes down and then up. Ready? And we're going to do 1. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And now we're going reaching side to side, okay? 10 in each direction, ready? So her arms are out like that. The starting position, she's gonna turn her chest, okay? Try to touch the floor on each side, ready, set, go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Good, and now we are going to do standing pike stretch. Okay, so just gonna reach down, put your chest on your legs. We're gonna do this for 10 seconds. Now we're gonna squat down. Okay, and now we're going to start stretching our Achilles. Okay, so she's pumping her heels forward and backward, and then she's going to straighten her legs and move them back a little bit, and then she's gonna alternate one leg bent and one leg straight. Yeah, do it sideways, just like that. And now hold one side for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. See how the foot's flat? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3. And whatever, it's okay. Hold it, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to take 30 seconds to stretch our wrists. Okay. So we're gonna rock forward and backward. Turn the palms so they're facing up. Fingers towards your body, forward and backward. Turn the fingers so they face you, palms down, forward and backward. Fingers facing each other, palms down, forward and backward. Fingers facing away, forward, side to side. Palms facing up, fingers in, side to side. Just turn them in all directions, and good. And now we're going to do what's called a candlestick to a pike. Okay, so you're gonna roll back, show candlestick shape, reach forward, touch your toes. 1, we're gonna do 5 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it. We're gonna hold that for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and flex your feet now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna do a candle and straddle and reach forward. Go ahead. We're gonna do 5 reps here. So candlestick, flat hips, reach forward. Candlestick, toes to the ceiling, reach forward, chest to the floor. Flat hips, toes to the ceiling, reach forward, chest to the floor. Straight legs as we reach forward. Don't turn your feet in. And hold. Ready? We're gonna hold that for 5 in the middle, then 5 to the right, then 5 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to the side, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And butterfly. We're going to do butterfly. Flap your wings, 15 seconds. Think about all the places that you'd like to go that aren't your house. All the vacations you're planning on taking.
Only think though.
Only think. Stay home. All right, now we're gonna get into a right leg lunge. Show it sideways. Okay, we're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. Ready? And go. Got our hips square, our butt squeezed, our back flat. Okay, we don't want to be overly round or overly arched, just a straight back. Good, and now we're going to do straight leg reach. Ready? Her foot is pointed, and we're gonna reach forward with foot pointed for 10 and foot flexed for 10. And flex your foot, keep reaching forward. And deep lunge, both hands on the inside of the right leg, chest up. And now we're gonna go to a split. Okay, we're gonna do our split for 30 seconds. Okay, so let's try to get the hands in opposition. Okay, that means straighten your front leg more. That means the left hand is forward and the right hand is backward. Okay. If you have your split down, you can try putting your arms out like that, sitting with the arms out to the sides, squeezing your legs, trying not to twist your hips. Or you can even do that opposition where your left hand reaches to your right leg and your right hand reaches to your left leg. It's a little bit tougher. And stop. And now we're going to do our left leg lunge. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Once again, the back should be flat. Stomach is in, no arch. Squeezing your butt. Keeping the hips square. And now we're straightening the front leg and reaching forward. 10 seconds with the foot pointed. Then we're going to follow up with 10 seconds with the foot flexed. And flex. And deep lunge. And split. Same thing, we got our hands in opposition, okay? Left hand is back, right hand is forward. Okay, you can either just have them forward like that on the ground. You can grab the opposite leg. Well, squeeze your leg.
This is so much. This squeezes.
And now we're gonna put our arms out if you can.
My quad squeezes my hip.
And now we're gonna do a frog stretch.
Can you see?
Yep. So legs are bent in a straight line, and then chest is on the floor. And now we're going to straighten both legs. We're going to do a center split. Okay. You can go on your elbows to help you get into it. If you're very flexible, you can put your chest on the floor. Most of you guys might need to put your hands on the floor or your elbows on the floor. So elbows on the floor is okay too. Good. And now we're going to lie on our back. And you can either do a table. So go to do a table. So you could do this. Okay. Or you can do a bridge if you're capable of it. Okay. Ready? We're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and up. If you're in the bridge, make sure you're looking at your fingers.
My shoulders.
And stop. Come on down. Rock and roll. Knees to your chest. 5 reps of that. Good. And now we're going to stand up. We're going to get ready for our floor stuff. Okay. So we're going to take 30 seconds. Get a drink real quick if you need it. We're going to start with doing some sticking drills on floor to help with our ankle stability. Huh? She loves sticking drills. We're going to do them to help with our ankle stability and to help with sticking our landings. Okay. All right. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to do a single leg jump stick. Okay. So we're going to do this on one leg and we're going to jump and stick it. Okay. We're going to use the right side, jump and stick. Good. We're going to do 1, 2. We're going to do 5. We're doing 5 total. 3, 4, hands are forward to help balance, knee bends on the landing. Try not to let your knee go inward. 4, oh, that's 5, 5, okay. Now other side, left side, jump stick, and go. 1, 2, press those toes down, keep the chest up, hands forward. I'm gonna do 3 more, ready? 3, 4, and 5. Good job. And now we're going to do 2 legs at once, okay? So we're jumping, we're sticking with both our legs at the same time. Hands are forward, legs are shoulder width apart. Ready? And go. 1, 2, and 3 more of these. Be careful of the fan. 3, 4, 5. Good. And now what we're going to do next is we're going to do a jump, half turn, and stick. Okay, so we're gonna jump, half turn, stick and land. Jump, stick. Good. And again. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a jump and a full turn in stick land. Okay. Good. Oh, stick that. Keep that chest up. Hands forward. Again, ready? Number 2. Hands forward. Good. And 3. 4. Good. And one more. Nice. Good job. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work on some cartwheel stuff and a little bit of handstand stuff as well. Okay. So to start with, we're going to start with a sideways cartwheel. Okay. And we're going to do our good side. Okay. So arms are up by the ears and land facing the same way you started. Okay. Try to kick the legs right over the top of the head. I want you guys to do 5 of those. So what I want you to do is pause the video, either set up a phone and record yourself or have your parent watch you and instruct you. We want to keep the arms next to the head the whole time. We want to keep the hips flat the whole time and the legs straight as well. Make sure you're reaching out and away from your first leg that's coming down and not by your foot, okay? Finishing with the arms by the head and starting as well. All right, now we're gonna do one that's gonna get interesting, and it's gonna be your bad side, okay? So just like you did your good side, now we're starting going the other way. We're still facing sideways, okay? So our arms are by your head, kicks over the top, keeps the arms by the head, okay? If yours doesn't look that good, that's okay. Just do your best. Try to think about keeping your arms over your head. If you need to take a little step into it to help you to get a little momentum for the kick, that's fine. All right, now I want you guys to pause the video again. Do 5 reps there. Video yourself or have your parent watch you. Arms are by the head. Remember, you can take a step into it. Show it with a sideways step, please. Whatever leg. So step and go. Okay. Don't go into the dresser. Okay. So now we're going to do a front to back cartwheel. So it's going to start facing, so she's going to start facing us and finish facing the opposite direction, okay? Go ahead. Good, okay? And we're going to finish in a lunge position, all right? So we're going to stop the video again. We're going to do 5 of those, keeping the arms by the ears the whole time. Do one more. Starts with her left leg in front, finishes with her right leg in front. Wait, you didn't? That was your right side?
Yeah.
I was looking in the video. Okay, sorry. She started with her right leg in front and finished with her left leg in front. Okay, so remember the leg that's in front on the finish and the start are different.
Oh, thank you. I got a ticket, guys.
Okay, now we're going to do.
You get the ticket, you have teaching.
That's right. I'm teaching her to do some gym stuff. Okay, so now we're going to do what's called a cartwheel step-in. So it's similar to our front to back cartwheel, but our second leg, instead of coming down behind us in a lunge, is going to join our first leg. It's not a round off, but it is the progression right before it, okay? So her feet come in together, okay? All right, watch out, honey.
I can show the side one.
Yeah, I do it sideways too. All right, watch out. Hey, stay right here with me. All right, so. See how the feet are coming in at the end, and that's what we're looking for. All right, so we don't want the second foot to come down until it has joined the first foot. All right, so now we're going to do 5 of those. So once again, pause the video and video yourself or have your parents watch you. Make sure that you're not going to kick any ceiling fans, although I don't know that all of you guys are that tall. Okay, make sure you have room. All right, so pick a good spot. And now we're going to start our T drills next, okay? So she's gonna go step, kick, and she's gonna show a nice T position from her hands to her back foot. Okay, ready? So step on releve, kick on releve, arms by the ears, and I'm gonna touch the floor.
Oh, you do.
And touch the floor and back up, okay? So do that one more time. So she's gonna step forward, kick on releve, arms by the ears, straight line. Good, and you wanna show a straight line from your hands above your head all the way to your back foot with the hip open, okay? So now we're going to do a wall walk up to a handstand. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna do 5 of those T drills. So once again, I want you guys to pause and do them, video them, have someone watch you, okay? Now we're going to do a wall walk up to handstand, hold for 10 seconds, and then walk back out, okay? So just use the wall by the dresser. I know you can't walk all the way. Aria, come here, honey. Come here. Come over here. So she walks in. We're gonna hold it for 10 seconds, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And she's gonna walk back out. Okay, and so that was good. After that, I want you guys to stretch your wrists. Okay, we're gonna stretch your wrists for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna go back in and do it 2 more times. So pause the video, give yourselves the time to do that, okay? And then when you're finished with that, resume the video, and we'll start up with our last exercise, which is going to be a step kick handstand to a T drill out to a crown finish, okay? So she goes step, kick on releve, and handstand, and step down, and finish, okay? And once again, if you need to be spotted, parents, we're gonna just stand to the side, go ahead, and I'm going to grab her by her legs here, okay? And I'm gonna let go, and she's good, all right? So we're gonna do 10 of our step kick handstands, all right? And then when we're done with that, I want you guys to get a drink, and then we're going to move on to doing a little bit of some stuff for bars, okay? So everyone get a quick 30-second drink, all right? We've got it on the clock, and then we're going to start doing our bar stuff.
Pretend drink. Did I drink it all? You drank all yours too.
You get that one if you want.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Grab that extra bar, not the floor bar, but the other one.
The rail.
Yep.
Stop that.
Stop what?
All right. So now we're gonna start with some of our, we're gonna go through a lot of shaping exercises for bars and some simple drills that you guys can do at home. As you can see, she's holding a bar in her hand. It's a rail. You don't need to have a bar. You could use a pool noodle, or you could use a broomstick. Anything that's a straight line that's about that size will work. It doesn't need to be a special one just for gymnastics, okay? So the first exercise we're gonna do is just simply a push-up hold, all right? So you can put the bar to the side for now. It's just for stuff later on. All right, so we're gonna hold a push-up just like this for 10 seconds. Ready, and go. Okay, so her upper back is round, her shoulders are above her wrist, butt is squeezed, stomach's in, legs are straight. All right, and we're just holding this for 10 seconds and come out. Okay, so I want you guys to do that 2 times, all right? So make sure you pause the video, get 2 sets in, all right? Then we're gonna move on to doing a push-up hold with a small jump, which is to simulate our casting action on bars, all right? So I wanna see the same flat hip position here, which is tough. It's gonna be tough to not stick your butt up when you do this one. So I want you guys to really think about squeezing your butt, trying to keep yourself straight at your hips, okay? But still jumping up a little bit and lifting your heels, okay? So upper back's round, jump, lift the heels, go 1 and 2, we're gonna do 10. 3, flat hips, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, guys. So once again, pause the video. I want 2 sets there. You can take a small break in between sets. All right. I want you guys to really think about keeping your legs straight as you jump up and as you come down, keeping your hips flat and your upper back round by pushing through your shoulders. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is a very interesting exercise, which I'm very confident that most of you have never done, even though it's something that seems like a fun thing to do at home, okay? So these are called penguin slides. And the reason we're doing them is because they're similar to doing chin-ups. And I know that not everyone has a chin-up bar at their house or a low-hanging tree branch that they trust. And so we're just gonna do them in the hall, okay? So I'm gonna pick up the camera and go over here. Okay, and what we're gonna do is she's gonna lie down. If you have a wood floor or a slippery floor, that's better. If you need to put a towel underneath, that's fine. So she's gonna reach forward and pull herself along the floor. Okay, reach forward and pull yourself along the floor. Okay. All right, so I want you guys to do, we're gonna do 10 of those, and we're gonna do 2 sets, okay? So after your second set, we're going to start using our noodle or our broomstick or whatever it is that you're using to simulate your bar, okay? So grab your bar rail, and we're gonna start with just some shaping on the ground using our bar, all right? So turn the other way, yep. So we're gonna start with the knees tucked in a hollow position with the arms down, okay? We're gonna hold this for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now straighten one leg. 1, flatter hips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna do it with both our legs straight. We're gonna try to keep our lower back on the floor. Okay, if you can't keep your lower back on the floor, I want you to do one of the 2 previous progressions again for 5, okay? The number 1 thing here is form, and we want our lower back to stay in contact with the floor the entire time. Ready? Both legs straight, hollow body hold, hip, bar hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, and now we're gonna do what's called a hollow body rock, okay? So we're gonna do the same position. We're gonna rock forward and backward. Remember, once again, form is the most important thing. If you can't do any of these ones that are a little harder, because they've gotten progressively harder as we've gone on, then just go to the previous progression until you can do it without breaking form, okay? So we're gonna do 5 hollow rocks. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, flatter hips. 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. So I want you guys to do 2 sets of that. Okay. It's 20 seconds total of hollow shaping. And then when you're finished with that, we're going to move on to doing our arch. Okay. So she's going to lie on her stomach now. The bar is going to be above her head with her arms straight forward. Okay. And she's going to lift her upper body. Ready? We do 5 reps. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And now we're going to do our lower body. Okay. Ready? So just lifting the legs here now. Keeping the legs straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we're going to lift both sides. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we're going to do rocks. Okay. Same idea. Still holding the bars. Keep the legs straight. This is a tougher one. Ready? Set, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. Same idea there. We're going to go 2 sets. All right. It's 20 seconds total. I'd like it if you guys could spend 5 reps on each of them or 5 seconds on each of them. But if you can't, it's okay. Just go down to the previous progression if it's a little easier, or if one's too hard for you, that's okay. All right. So we have 2 sets there, and then we're going to work on doing our back hip circle falling drill. Okay. So now this, she's going to use the bed. Okay. So I want you to bring that mat over there. So she's basically going to take her bar and she's going to stand on an elevated object, all right, and fall in a straight line. Nope, go on that side of the bed. All right, so I want you to stand a little bit forward on that so you don't slip off or anything. Hold on, let me make sure this is all set up good. Okay, so we have the bed there. Stand a little farther forward, please. All right, make sure that you are not going to fall off the bed when doing this. I need you to make sure that your parents have approved of your setup and that it is safe for you. If you have other soft areas you'd like to do this on, that's fine. Okay, so she's gonna stand there, the bar's at her hips, her chest is round, her chin is down, and she's gonna squeeze your butt, squeeze your legs, and she's gonna fall over just like a tree. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 of those. Okay, so just remember, guys, the number one rule here is that we need to pick a safe area to do that in, okay? And as long as you do that, then you should have no problem getting that drill accomplished. All right, so here, come on over here, lie on the panel mat again. So she's gonna lie down on the floor, her arms are up, bars over her head, turn sideways. Back. And what she's gonna do now, she's gonna do 10 leg lifts to the bar, okay? She's gonna lift her legs up, touch the bar, and all the way back down. And touch the bar, and to the floor. Touch the bar, to the floor. That's 3, 4, keep the legs straight, touch your toes to the bar. 5, touch the floor every time. 6, keeping the legs straight is the number one thing here, guys. 7, and 8, and 9, and one more rep, and 10. Once again, we're doing 2 sets there. Okay, when we're done with that, we're gonna go get a drink and we're gonna get ready for balance beam, okay? So go ahead, enjoy your drink. We got 30 seconds there and we're gonna move on to beam. When we're doing our beam, I want you guys to use a straight line in your house. So maybe you got like straight line patterns on your tile in your kitchen or something, or whatever. Maybe you got a little floor beam like this one, okay? She's got a little squishy floor beam. And if you don't have any of those things, that's fine. See if maybe you could put down a tape line somewhere. I mean, maybe you need to use your driveway and use a chalk line outside. It doesn't matter. Really, a straight line of any kind is great, and that's what we're trying to really look for here, okay? So our first exercise is we're gonna stand on our straight line, our balance beam, whatever it is that you're using for it, and we're just gonna simply hold releve with the hands, we're gonna start with the hands on the hips. Hands on the hips, hold releve. Okay, we're gonna hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna hold with higher arm position this time. Okay, so we're gonna put our arms up and we're gonna hold again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to do it. We're gonna do single leg releve hold. Okay, and we're gonna do this on the leg that we turn on, and we're gonna have our other leg in coupe. Coupe is when the big toe is at the ankle, okay? Why is it too squishy? Her floor beam is a little too squishy for this, so we're just gonna do it on there, okay? Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. And now we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna do it in passe, girls. And also, by the way, I want you guys to do 3 sets of each of these holds, okay? So first set, or first releve hold, we're doing 3 with the arms at the sides, 3 with the arms up. We're doing 3 with the foot in coupe. And now we're gonna do 3 sets of 5 seconds with the foot in what's called passe. Passe is when your big toe is next to your kneecap, okay? Just like that, yep, ready? So she's gonna go on releve and she's gonna hold it for 5. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, she only held for 4. Hopefully you guys can hold for 5. It's okay. All right, so now we're gonna do releve walks forwards down the beam, okay? So we're gonna do 3 of each of these passes. So we're gonna walk forward on releve on the beam. I want you guys to look at the beam the whole time, okay? Anytime you're on the beam, your eyes should be on the beam. So eyes are focused on the beam, legs are straight. We're on releve, we're walking forwards on the way down, and we're gonna walk backwards on the way back, okay? Good, and then we're walking backwards, keeping the eyes on the beam, keeping the arms wide. See, her beam's a little bit too soft, okay? But that's okay. All right, so we're gonna do 3 times of walking down and walking back. And number one thing, if you watch her do it, you notice her eyes are on the beam the entire time. She did not take them off. Even when she wobbled a little, she kept her eyes on the beam. She kept her arms out wide to the sides, okay? So now we're going to do pivot turns, okay? Can you do it on that beam, or are you going to do it on the floor? All right, so like I said, she's got a squishy beam. Do it on the floor. Do it on the floor so they can see better. Okay, so she's gonna stand, her legs will be in locked position. She's gonna go on to releve, arms are up, and she's just gonna simply do a half turn around, okay? So do it one more time. Good, and the leg that's in front is different from start to finish. Just like your cartwheel. Oh, there you go. If you do it on the carpet, it's a little bit easier because you can turn a little bit better than a wood floor, okay? But that's okay. Whatever you guys need to do to find the best area that works for you is fine. I want you guys to do 5 of those, okay? So pause it, do 5, and then we're going to do side steps down the beam, okay? Just gonna face sideways, okay? We're gonna do arms on the shoulders, so hands are on the shoulders, and she's gonna step sideways down the beam, and then she's gonna step sideways on the way back, okay? And she's still looking at the beam the whole time. She's turning her head, looking down the shoulder at the beam. All right, so we're gonna do 3 times down the beam and back with that. All right, and when you guys are finished with that, then we're gonna go step kicks on the beam. So the arms are gonna be out to the side. We're gonna be on releve. She's gonna step and kick, and step and kick, and step and kick. Good. And then when you're done with that, I want you to stop. Hey, stop. No. When you get to that end of the beam, I want you guys to go up on releve and do a pivot turn. Aria, thank you for bringing me that way. All right, so she did her pivot turn, and now she's going to do her step kicks on the way back, okay? Well, you can do it when she's done with the video, okay? And one more pivot turn. Hopefully it was smoother than that. And I know. All right, and then we're gonna do our step kicks again one more time. Last time. Good, nice job. All right, and so now we're going to do a step kick to a T drill with our foot flat. We're gonna touch the beam, and we're almost done. All right, you can have your turn soon, okay? So she's gonna go step, kick, and she's gonna tee all the way to the beam, looking at her hands, looking at her feet coming down to the beam. So do that one more time. So she's going to make sure that as her hands are going towards the beam, she's watching her hands approach the beam, but once her hands have left the beam and she's standing back up, she's watching her foot come back down to the beam, okay? So she's seeing where her foot lands, and that's what you're gonna wanna do here. So look at hands, seeing the foot, and then finishing with the arms wide, okay? So we're gonna do that 5 times, all right? And then we're gonna finish with some straight jumps down the beam, sort of small little hops, okay?
Like this?
Not rebounding ones, so
No?
jump and stick, small jump and stick.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you mean, just small jumps. Okay.
Small jump and stick, small jump and stick, jump and stick, jump and stick. Eyes on the beam the whole time. Good, and we're gonna do 5 of those, okay? And that will be the end of your class for today. So we hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope you learned some new things, okay? And we will see you guys next week, all right?
For you, Aria.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.